course, not all the fish in the Isle of Man goes to mainland Britain and Europe. Some of it stays local, very local. That's the harbour, and this is Cafe Tanrogan. I'm here to meet seafood chef and proprietor David Butch Buttery, a fifth-generation Manxman. What are we cooking then, Butch?
Well, it's a Spanish-style dish, a Catalan dish, which is hake in a chorizo crumb. Basically, it's quite a straightforward dish. This is the hake, really nice white fillet there. In the crumb, we've just got chorizo, ciabatta bread, and parsley, and a bit of smoked paprika in the blender. Well, I'll just get that blended up a little bit. This is the crumb that we're going to use, and that's the chorizo, your toasted bread, your parsley, and there's actually some of this smoked paprika in there. So just to get it to stick to the fillet, get the fillet in a bit of seasoned flour first. Dredge it in the egg like that. This is just to get it to stick. And then press it down. Make sure it's nice and evenly coated like that. Okay?
Brilliant.
And then to seal it on, all I'm going to do is just give it a few seconds in the deep fry. It doesn't need much. All you're doing there is just putting a crisp on it, really. And that's about as much as you need to do.
It's lovely. As soon as it goes in, you get that whiff of the chorizo coming out and the paprika. Lovely.
And it does, and the smokiness of the smoked paprika and that sort of creamy fish, it really plays off well together. I'll just put this in the oven.
Now, your hake, how long's it in the oven for?
Where are we now? Fine. Not long, about 5 minutes in a hot oven. I like doing them in the oven. The reason you do it in the oven, it cooks it much more evenly.
Yeah.
You get a good, you haven't got any sort of dry spots in it. You're trying to keep the fish moist. The whole point of doing it in a coating is to keep the moisture inside the fish. I don't know if you've ever seen them doing it in the salt crust when they do sea bass and salt crust. That's the same principle. It's not to get any flavour off the salt. It's just to retain that moisture, to keep that juice inside the fish.
And we're going to serve it with what?
Just a mixed leaf salad, just a very simple mixed leaf salad. When I serve it in the restaurant, we put a big bowl of fries in the middle of the table. Big chunky homemade fries, cooked in groundnut oil. That's your kind of temptation. You can have as much of that as you want.
Fancy fish and chips is what we're doing.
That's basically what it is, yeah. It's all very Atkins, you know. You can leave the carbohydrate out.
Can't wait, mate.